Welcome to chapter, Use of the Wrong Verb Form. This chapter focuses on a common area of confusion for English learners, choosing the correct form of a verb. Verbs in English can appear in different forms: base, past, past participle, gerund, and infinitive. Using the wrong one can completely change the meaning or make a sentence grammatically incorrect. For example, he has went home is wrong because the verb go has an irregular past participle form, gone. The correct sentence is he has gone home. Similarly, she enjoys to swim is incorrect because enjoy should be followed by a gerund, not an infinitive. So it becomes, she enjoys swimming. Another common error is saying I want going now. But want must be followed by to plus base verb, I want to go now. To avoid these errors, it's essential to memorize the correct forms of irregular verbs and know which verb patterns follow specific words. In this slide, we dive deeper into irregular verbs, which are a major source of mistakes. Unlike regular verbs, irregular verbs don't simply add ed to form the past or past participle. Learners often use the past tense form in place of the past participle. Take the example, he has did his homework. That's incorrect because the past participle of do is done. So the correct sentence is, he has done his homework. Another common error, I have ate already. That should be I have eaten already. And, she has began to cry is incorrect. The past participle of begin is begun, so, she has begun to cry. A correct example of using the simple past is, they saw the movie last night. That uses saw, the past of see. To avoid these errors, it's helpful to memorize the forms of common irregular verbs, like go, do, eat, see, begin, in all three forms, base, past, and past participle. Consistent practice is key. Many learners confuse gerunds and infinitives, but they follow specific patterns. A gerund is a verb ending in ing that acts like a noun. For example, swimming in swimming is fun. An infinitive is formed by to plus the base form of a verb, like to swim. The mistake happens when a verb that requires a gerund is followed by an infinitive, or vice versa. Take this sentence, she enjoys to dance. That's incorrect because the verb enjoy must be followed by a gerund. So it becomes, she enjoys dancing. Another example, I decided going home is wrong. Decide is followed by an infinitive, so we say, I decided to go home. Similarly, he suggested to take a break is incorrect because suggest is followed by a gerund, he suggested taking a break. The rule? Some verbs are followed by gerunds, for example, enjoy, suggest, avoid, while others take infinitives, for example want, hope, decide. The best way to master this is by memorizing common verb patterns and practicing them. Another common verb form mistake involves past participles, especially in perfect tenses and passive constructions. A past participle is the third form of the verb, used with auxiliary verbs like has, have, or had, and in the passive voice. Errors happen when learners mistakenly use the base or past tense instead. For example, the letter was right by him is incorrect. That's a passive construction, so the correct past participle written must be used, the letter was written by him. Similarly, I have went to the doctor is incorrect. Since it's in the present perfect, we need the past participle of go, which is gone, I have gone to the doctor. Another example is she was bored during the lecture. That should be she was bored during the lecture, using the correct participle form of bore. A correct sentence would be, he had broken the vase before anyone noticed. Always double-check that you're using the past participle, not just the past tense or base form. When building passive or perfect sentences. Let's wrap up chapter with a quick summary and some practice. First, remember that past participles are essential in perfect tenses and passive voice. For instance, you say has eaten or was driven, not has ate or was drive. Second, don't confuse gerunds and infinitives. Some verbs, like enjoy, require a gerund, I enjoy reading, not I enjoy to read. Others, like decide, require an infinitive, I decided to leave. Also, review the three forms of irregular verbs to avoid mistakes like has went instead of has gone. Now, let's do a quick practice. Can you spot the errors in these 5 sentences? Give it a try before checking the answers. When you're done, compare them with the corrected versions to see how well you did. With regular practice and attention to patterns, you can master verb forms and use them confidently in writing and speech. Thank you. Prepared by K. Rajendra Prasad.